want you to close your eyes for a moment and think. Think about the pain you're carrying right now, the hardships, the struggles, the disappointments. Maybe your heart is broken. Maybe you're fighting battles no one knows about. Maybe you've been praying for something but the answer never came. And maybe, just maybe, you've started to wonder, has Allah abandoned me? Let me tell you something that will change the way you see your pain forever. There was once a boy. He had dreams, big dreams. He saw stars, the sun, and the moon bowing to him. He believed he was destined for something great, but life did not treat him kindly. His own brothers, the ones who were supposed to love him, threw him into a dark, cold well. Can you imagine the terror? A child alone, abandoned. But his story did not end there. He was found, only to be sold as a slave. He worked hard, only to be wrongfully accused and imprisoned. Years passed. Did he question Allah? Did he give up? No. He remained patient, and Allah raised him from the darkness of a prison to the throne of Egypt. This boy was none other than Prophet Yusuf alayhi salam. The brothers who once betrayed him, they bowed before him, just as he had seen in his dream. Allah's plan was always there, even when it seemed like everything was falling apart. As Allah has said in Quran, "Indeed, whoever fears Allah and is patient, then indeed Allah does not allow the reward of the righteous to be lost." So, tell me, do you still think your pain is without purpose? There was a man who stood alone against an entire nation. They mocked him, they called him a liar, they tried to break him, but he remained firm, and when they had enough, they lit the biggest fire ever seen. They tied him up, dragged him forward, and threw him in. But something happened that no one expected. The fire did not burn him. "O fire, be cool and safe for Ibrahim," Allah ordered, and the fire obeyed. Why? Because he put his trust in Allah, and Allah never abandons those who trust him. So when life feels like fire is surrounding you, remember Ibrahim alayhi salam. Hold on to faith, because if Allah can turn fire into peace, He can turn your pain into mercy. Imagine standing before a vast sea and behind you an army ready to kill you. No way forward, no way back. The people of Musa alayhi salam lost hope, but he did not. He had faith. Allah commanded him, "Strike the sea with your staff." And the sea split apart. A path was made where there was no path. A way out was given when it seemed impossible. Your hardships, your closed doors, if Allah wills, He will split the sea for you too. For years, Prophet Ayyub alayhi salam had everything. A happy family, wealth, health. And then he lost it all. His wealth, his children, his health. But he never complained. He remained patient. And in the end, Allah restored everything he lost, even greater than before. Sometimes your patience is the test. And when you pass, Allah gives you more than you ever had before. Our beloved Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, lost his parents as a child. He cried in the depths of the night. He had been driven out of his homeland. His own people rejected him. He was starving, exhausted, bleeding from the stones they threw at him. He fell to the ground and said, "O Allah, to you I complain of my weakness, my scarcity of resources, and my humiliation before mankind." But in that moment of pain, he did not curse them. He did not ask for revenge. He only asked for Allah's mercy. And so Allah sent the angel Jibril, offering to crush the city between the mountains. But he said, "No, perhaps from their children there will come believers." He remained kind. He remained merciful. He never lost hope in Allah. And today, his name is remembered more than any other name in the world. That is faith. That is trust in Allah's plan. Your pain is temporary, but your patience is forever. If Yusuf alayhi salam was never thrown into the well, he would never have become a king. If Ibrahim alayhi salam was never thrown into the fire, he would never have been known as Khalilullah. If Musa alayhi salam was never trapped, we would never know the miracle of the sea. And if Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, was never rejected, we would not have the greatest guidance today. Maybe you feel unseen, maybe you feel unheard, maybe you've been praying and you don't see an answer. But let me tell you this, Allah does not delay without wisdom. He heard you the first time you cried. He saw you the first time you fell, and He is closer to you than your own heartbeat. Know that. Whatever you're going through right now is shaping you for something beyond your imagination. Just hold on. Your story is not over yet. O Allah, for every heart listening to this, ease their pain, strengthen their faith, open doors they never expected, replace their tears with happiness, and make them among those you love the most. Your struggles will not last forever, but your patience will be rewarded forever. Remember, your breakthrough is near.